What is up, guys? TSL here, back with a brand new video. In today's video I'll be showing you guys how you can make your own custom toolbar. So basically just go into screen GUI or starter GUI, make a screen GUI, we'll call it like our backpack or our tools. Inside of it we'll have a frame, and down here we'll bring it and we'll make the size like 0.75, 0, 0.1, 0. That looks about right, so we'll do 0.5, 0.5 for the anchor point, 0.5, 0, 0.8, 0, and then just drag it down to like here. Then what we'll do is we'll have a background transparency of 1 and a UI list layout inside of here. Now we'll make the fill direction horizontal and the horizontal alignment center, and the vertical alignment also center. So inside this frame, basically you want to insert another frame. This one will be called like base button frame. Here we'll have a 1, 0, 1, 0 size and a relative YY constraint. Now in our UI list layout, make sure to put 5 for the padding, or you can make it higher or lower, but this just makes some separators between them. Alright, so now in here we can like do some customization. So I want to actually make them like little circles. So I will get a UI corner in here and put this to like 50, so it's a circle now. Then what I want to do is insert a button in here, and this will be a text button or an image button, whatever you want. I'll use a text button for this demonstration, but we'll make the size 0.95, 0, 0.95, 0. Now inside of here we will also insert a UI corner with a corner radius of 50 as well, and inside the text button we'll make a 0.5, 0.5 anchor point and 0.5, 0, 0.5, 0 for the position, so that it's in the center. Then in here what we'll do is we'll have like a nice background of like blue or something, and then actually what we can do is make this relative size YY, and we can make the size 0.9, 0, 0.9, oh actually 0.95, 0.95, 0. And actually no, and set this back to relative XY. Okay, so I guess we'll do 0.9, 0, 0.9, 0. Oh, because this is up to 5 for some reason. So now we can do 0.95, 0, 0.95, 0, and it should look like that. Alright, then basically what we want to do is make sure that's positioned correctly, and we can call this button like the equip button. And now we want basically this is going to be just how that is, and yeah. So that's actually it for this button. We can make this visible to false, and now we want to get started on actually scripting this thing. So we can insert a local script inside of our tools, and we'll like do like make a GUI. We'll do local players. Players is equal to game colon get service players. Local backpack is equal to players colon wait for child backpack. Or actually what we can do is we can basically say local SG or SP is equal to game colon get service starter pack, and we'll say for underscore or comma tool in SP do, and actually you guys probably have to do pairs because you might not have the beta feature on. So pairs SP colon get children do, say if not tool colon is a tool. If for some reason you have other stuff in there, then just continue to the next iteration, like that. Then what we want to do is basically we'll have some variables up here. We'll have like the local frame is equal to script.parent.frame. We'll have the local base button frame. It's going to be equal to frame.baseButtonFrame. And then here we'll have a local clone is equal to baseButtonFrame colon clone. We'll have clone.name equal to our tool dot name. We'll have clone dot, or that'll be it for, actually no, say local button is equal to clone dot equip button. We'll do button dot mouse button one click colon connect function, and in this function we want to do a few things. So basically we want to say if so we actually will need local players up here, game colon get service players. We'll add comments in a little. Local player is equal to players dot local player. Here we'll have local character is equal to player dot character. If not character, then return. And we don't want to equip tools while we're dead anyways, so if not character, then return. And so then in here we want to say if character colon find first child at tool dot name. Then what we want to do is, actually we'll have an else if, and we'll do else if player dot backpack colon find first child tool dot name. Then so if we find it in the character, what we want to do is make the local tool equal to tool equal to character at tool dot name, and we'll have a tool dot parent equals player dot backpack, and we'll also say button dot background color 3 is going to be equal to color 3 dot from RGB 255 255 255. Then basically we want to copy that and paste that, and this time we'll do player dot backpack there, and this will be equal to player or character, and this will be 0,255, or we'll do 0,245, 0, so that we know this is the tool that we equipped. But first we want to say for underscore comma tool, or for underscore comma other tool in pairs of our character colon get children, and say if other tool is a tool, then continue end, and we want to say if not other tool is a tool. Alright, and if it's not, then what we want, or if it is a tool, then we want to say other tool dot parent is equal to player dot backpack. Then what we have to then we want to set it to the player dot backpack, and we'll say local other button is going to be equal to our frame colon find first child of other tool dot name. If other button, then we want to set other button. Then we want to set other button dot color background color 3 equal to color 3 dot from RGB 255 255 255. All right, well let's we have to go back in here, and we forgot one thing. When we add this, we also need to set our clone dot visible equal to true, and our clone dot parent equal to our frame. So now if we go ahead and play this, well, nothing should be there because we don't have any tools, but we don't have any errors either. So if we go into starter pack and insert a tool like we'll say like punch, and requires handle off. Now if we go ahead and play the game, we have a punch tool. Oh, it's hidden behind that UI. So to get rid of that, we also need a local SG equals game colon get service starter GUI, and we want to first disable our backpack. So SG colon set CoreGui enabled enum dot CoreGui type dot backpack comma false. also what we want to do is set down here button.text equal to tool.name. So now if we click play, we have our button. It says punch. When we click it, this turns green, and when we click off, it turns white because we did this on the wrong thing. We were supposed to say clone and that other frame colon find for child other tool dot name. I think that part, yeah, that part is right. So that should be clone, and this should also be clone. All right. So now if we test this, this should be right. We click this, and you see it has the green outline around it, and we click off, it now has the white outline on it. And also you'll see in our character, when it's green, we have a punch tool, and when it's not, we don't. It's in our backpack, just like how real tools work. Now to see the green line better, what we can do is first of all turn on text scaled on this, and set this size to 0.9, 0, 0.9, 0. And let's also insert another tool, and this one will be like push up, and if we click play, you see they're both there. So if we equip push up and then try to equip punch, you see it unequips push up first and then equips punch. And our push up tool is in our backpack while our punch tool is in our character ready to be used. Alright, so yeah. Alright guys, well that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video and it helped you out, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, as it really helps me out and really motivates me to keep making content for you guys. Other than that guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.